Alright guys, we're back once a motherfucking again. This is Minecraft 1.9 My Way, and we're gonna hop on the Minecraft 1.9 My Way server, and we're gonna take a quick world tour. And by quick I mean probably like a 15-minute world tour, because so much, just so much has changed on this server. Since the last time when I recorded the building of this tunnel, which I realized I never actually took a slow tour of afterwards, so that'll be included right here as you can see. But yeah, so much has changed, and I'm going to take you through all of it. We're going to take a look at the things that are currently done being built and some of the stuff that's maybe still in progress. But yeah, down here we can see this was my mine actually, and I was looking for slime chunks. That's why all of these fences are here. But I got really unlucky, and none of these, I believe I checked like 12 chunks is what this is. None of them are slime chunks, which is a little disappointing actually, but that's okay. Steve found a slime chunk near his house, so if I ever need slime, I can borrow it from him. And then back here is just where my mine continues. I can't go this way anymore because that's when I would run into Steve's house and his mine. And right here we have my chicken cooker. And currently I'm sitting at level 94, and that is because of the gold farm, which is actually where we're going to head next, because it is the most efficient XP farm we have on this server to this day. And this is the nether. We have a couple portals. We have all pretty much linked up to our houses. It's just we haven't built a nether hub yet. But I want to say I called dibs on that one, so it's kind of on me to build it. But yeah, so I'm going to climb this ladder, and I will see you guys at the top, and we'll take a look at the gold farm. Alright, I'm back. We just climbed all the way to the top of the ladder, so now we just got this tiny little piece left. And we're at the top of the nether! Yeah, this is all Steve's work. He broke through, and then he decided to build a gold farm all the way up there. He actually did 3 different designs before he finally settled on this one. The first one was just a... No, the first one was a square. Yeah, it was a square, one square platform that he built. Then he made it a circle, and then as you can see coming into view right now, he decided to cut out pieces of that circle and add more layers. So now it's a really efficient farm actually, and you can be completely still. I'll show you guys how it works. But he actually set it up so the experience comes to you, and you don't have to go down to get it. You don't have to go anywhere. You just stand there and all the pigmen die, and their experience goes to you. And then down there he set up a filtration system so that the gold ingots and the gold nuggets get filtered out. But yeah, let's see. Alright, so all you do is basically just go boom. Alright, you don't miss. That's the first step. There we go. And then I stand right here. And yeah, they start walking like robots. It's kind of funny. And come on. There you go. The baby's the first one to volunteer. And they all fall to their death. And as you can see down there is a slime block. And as soon as we have the first pigman die, but the lag from all the pigmen's AI is kind of going to screw up the timeline a little bit. But basically what's going to happen is as soon as we get something going here, the experience is going to jump up at us. There you go. Saw the first one. Usually comes up in waves as they drop down. Come on, guys. Oh, alright. Well, he was on for a split second, I guess. Oh, there it comes. There we go. Yeah. Yesterday I did this while I was just watching some TV, farmed up some experience. Yeah. So that's the gold farm. It's, like I said, it's really efficient. I only stayed for like 20 minutes at most. Until he kicked me because I wasn't active enough. I hope he's not aggro at me. Are you mad, bro? No. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna head back down. Oh yeah, the next fun step, let's talk about this, is I do have the elytra. We have fought the Ender Dragon, we've killed it, we went to the extended end, I went to the extended end 4 times, and I died each and every single time. It was not a fun experience, but luckily Jimmy had the elytra. He found one, he didn't die, he got out, and he traded it with me, because he didn't actually like them for some reason. But yeah, so we just took this nether portal, and since Steve's the one that built it, obviously linked it to his house. So this is his area. What Steve did for the beginning is he bred a lot of horses, and he kind of tried to get the best mules that he could find. And to test it, he built this speed tester, and this is the jump tester. He didn't go with the full snow block, so you could test like 1/8 of a block how much better they improve. He was perfectly happy with doing the half blocks. Yeah, and this is his speed tester, and most of his mules ended up getting really good at speed. It's only jump height where he couldn't really get them to be the best that they could be. Let's see, where's his bed? There it is. I'm gonna sleep so it's not nighttime. And there we go. Alright. So this is Steve's place, and he's constantly on the fence whether or not he wants to move, if he's gonna stay in a cave. You know, what's he gonna... Oh, that's a golden helmet. What he's gonna do. He built a chicken cooker. I have one of these too. You saw it made out of birch wood back in the cave by my mine where I checked for slime chunks. Let's really quickly go check out the slime farm, actually. Speaking of slimes. Which I want to say is down this hallway. If I can throw ender pearls properly. There we go. Yep, this is his slime farm. Like I said, he got lucky. He checked like 4 chunks, and then he got it. So this is his slime farm. Let's see how it's working. Well, that's abysmal, but I want to say it's because no one's in the area. And we're not in spawn, so it's not running constantly or anything. But there's a big one coming right now. Hey there, how's it going? So yeah, let's keep this moving. I have no idea where the staircase goes. Let's find out. Steve hates lighting things up. Oh, there's one torch. Oh, where does this go? What is this? What? Oh, this is his AFK fish farm. Okay, that's really interesting. What's he got here? That's a pretty good book. Protection, okay. Well, interesting. Very interesting location to put that. Let's put it down here. And let's head back up. And the next thing, also in Steve's area here, we have a spider farm, which no one's really using anymore, now that we have an Enderman farm, and I think he even built a blaze farm, and we have the gold farm, so I'm not going to show that because it became obsolete very quickly. But I am out of ender pearls, so I'm going to have to walk all the way back to my house, and I'm back again. I decided to just take the nether, which I kind of forgot was an option. But yeah, so this is actually what it looks like up top here. And the reason it's such a mess is because Jimmy actually, he came in and he had a whole fun idea of, you know, blowing me up using end crystals. So he would craft them, and I don't know if you know this, but they're basically a supercharged creeper when they're in the overworld and you shoot them with an arrow or anything. So he set up a dispenser, tripwire hooks, so that as soon as I walked over it, it just absolutely ripped a hole into my entrance there. And yeah, this is the tree. Last time I showed this, it was actually a million times smaller. I increased the radius of this thing, I think 3-fold, because it was just unbearably small from a distance. And that's not really what I was looking for in a giant acacia tree. So this is what we have on the inside right now. I built a carrot farm, and it's working. So let's take a look down there. Hey, yes. Alright, we didn't uproot any crops. So yeah, and I actually had it. It just worked out perfectly with the radius and the shape that I did. So I actually only needed 4 spaces for water. Just 4. I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened this way, and I'm actually really happy about it. So yeah, I have a fisherman right here, so I can't actually trade any carrots with him. I had a farmer, but somehow a zombie spawned in here and kind of took him out. So that's a bit unfortunate. But now that we're back up here, we can see it's a decent-sized farm. As long as I'm in the area, it produces relatively quickly. And then this is just very recently, this quartz. I'm not entirely sure I want to keep it the way it is right now. I do kind of like the idea of using quartz, though. I kind of think it works pretty well with the acacia, and even with the orange part of the acacia as well. And then right here, this is what I want to use more in this build, is we have these slime launchers. Because I think it would flow more naturally if we were jumping from branch to branch rather than just walking from branch to branch. Yeah, and then here we have another room. This is just where I put a bed for now, but I think what I want to set up on this first branch is actually villager breeding, which is so that I can get a really good farmer and stock up on emeralds like crazy with all the production of carrots I'll be having. Where should we go next? Let's go towards our newest member on the server. He doesn't have a lot done yet, but it's Oscar. So let's fly over there as quickly as we can. You can already see it in the distance. I kind of sent him this way because this is where I thought he'd have the least chance of running into anybody. But he's upset about it because he says there's nothing over here. No trees, no nothing. But, you know, you can plant trees. It's not like they're renewable. Unlike for me, because I never mentioned this before, but this entire time I've been playing with a no replant policy, where so I mean it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll explain it anyway. Anyway, I don't pick up I mean, I do pick up the saplings, but I refuse to put them back into the ground unless it's for decoration. So yeah, anytime I've had to get acacia wood for that, I've been chopping down acacia trees from far and wide. That's why this biome right here that you see in front of us was a savanna biome with lots of acacia trees, but those are all gone now. So yeah, Jake built a little farm here. Jake is Oscar, by the way. It's the same person. He's just using an account named Oscar. And he did a interesting choice here with this bridge. I like it. And can we get there? Yes, sweet. And then he recently built this. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to him about it, but every time I come here it changes. Like this glowstone wasn't here yesterday. And before that this wasn't spruce. I think this was oak. So he keeps changing it. I guess he's not entirely confident in the design, or he doesn't like the design too much. And this is his actual square dirt hut, which I didn't think people did anymore, but he does. And then he has got some weird... He's got a lot of torches around. He really doesn't want mob spawning. That's about it, though. He's pretty new, so he doesn't have a lot done yet. There's one thing that he did, though, that kind of puzzled all of us on the server here, and I want to say that was... Yeah, over there, where those trees are. Let's throw an ender pearl. Try to get there faster. It's very puzzling. I'll show you guys. He decided, before he even had diamond tools, he decided he was going to build a quarry. He decided he was going to dig a, I think this is 8 by 8 maybe? Straight down, and none of us can figure out why he would wait, or not wait until he had diamond tools. But that's the choice he made, and that's how far he got. So, that's it for here. The only other place we have to check out is Jimmy and X Jaeger's house, and that's where I'll see you guys next. Alright, we're back again, and this time I'm at X Jaeger and Jimmy's house. Well, more like their property. They never actually built really a house, so this is them. They have, as you can see, a lot of emeralds, and that is because of this guy that I helped Jimmy transport over here. Actually, it's because of this guy. I didn't help him with this one, but I helped him with this one, and as you can see, this guy... Here, where is it? There we go. The first trade he had was mending. This is why Jimmy wanted him. He's super excited. We have unlimited access to mending, finally. But then, once you get to know him a little bit, trade a couple more with him, you see, for the low price of only 10 emeralds compared to the 34 he was offering you before, he'll give you mending again. Like, what? The friends and family discount right here. But then Jimmy decided he needed more emeralds, so he got this farmer with decent prices. And Jimmy kind of ran with that. This is their house. Like I said, they didn't build that much in here. This is X Jaeger's AFK fish farm. That's the only thing that's back here. And they really like end rods too, so that's what they got going here. Let's see, what else do they have? They have, you know, standard cow farm, whatnot. Some wheat and all that. But, yeah, once Jimmy needed emeralds, this is what he decided to do. He ran through this with fortune. So every time he went through this, he got, I think he told me 7 or 8 stacks of potatoes, which is just insane. You know, it's a crazy number of potatoes, and that's with fortune. And I don't even know if fortune worked on them before the server, actually. I've never done that before, but it works on potatoes and carrots and the like. And he also really fell in love with these chorus fruits, so he's been planting them and using them. But Jimmy's main passion is fishing. So this is actually the thing he is most proud of. Is his fishing room. Hey, would you look at that? And he liked to use pretty much all of the new blocks, except for snow. Snow's been in the game, but he just had to use the chorus bricks, and then he used the end bricks as well. And they put a nice... Let's see, can we get to the bottom? There we go. Put a nice lighting in the ceiling. Props to you if you can figure out what that is. And as his door is a T flip-flop now, it used to not be. So now it's kind of weird. It stays open until you hit the pressure plate again. But yeah, that's basically it, what we have in the overworld, and I already showed you the nether. So the only place left to go is the end, which is where I built the end farm. And that's where I'm gonna head now. And then that'll be the end of this server tour. Alright guys, here I am in the end. And as you can see already, I built a relatively safe railroad here to get us to the end farm. So we're going to ride these tracks. It's pretty lit up too, so nothing will spawn, hopefully. At least we haven't had any problems with it yet. And there we go, it's already in view. It's pretty inefficient, actually. I'm pretty disappointed about this because it's only 15 wide. I should have gone for something more like 19 or anything bigger than that, really. No, stay. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, and obviously, as any good end farm, you want to cover it in water so they don't go anywhere. And yeah, just in the 10 seconds we've been here, you can see Marty dropping. That's good, but like these rates are really bad, actually. It's disappointing how bad this thing is, and I'm gonna fix it by adding more, I can't add more layers because you're not supposed to go over a certain build height, but I will add more, more pillars, I guess is what you should say, what I could say. So that'll make this thing better. And then I provided an enchanting setup here with some lapis, and there's already a bunch of enchanted books. We got a silk touch book here. And somebody reorganized this. I actually had these organized by what tool they go for, but I guess somebody didn't like that. And then I provide some swords, just some junk swords that can be used to kill these endermen. And actually, the greatest thing about this is with the new sweep attack that swords do, you can just go like that and kill like 8 endermen at once. So this farm's pretty fun as well. A lot more interactive than the gold farm. And, I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's just, it's the way they are. So that's that. And that's going to conclude this world tour. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.